which is so Libra. And it's, of course, a major arcana card, number 11, the number of service. And I love how this card depicts, of course, here's the Libra scales, and this is like a labyrinth on the stone. But what this stone indicates is there was a time when, in the mystic time, when the council would go to the standing stones. That's what this is called. And they would arbitrate. And there was a lot of enlightenment, as you can see the light, from their decisions and their choices. And so, of course, fairness, balance, justice, that's what this card indicates for you guys. So it's the labyrinth right here is signifying the path one must follow to reach the heart of the matter and find the truth. And what was interesting is before I pulled your card, as well as some of the other signs, I was coming up with what word fits. And the word that came up is befitting. And befitting is to be consistent with, to be compatible with. And it feels like being consistent in your path and compatible with your heart, what your heart desires. So there's a lot of objectivity that you must look at, Libra, to really find the truth, right? And this can be about law. So I feel like if any of you all have any legal situations going on, that they're going to come out positive for you. This is in the first place in the position of the cards. There's positive cards around it. If I saw others like the Tower or whatever beside this, I would say, well, that legal matter may not turn out your way. But I'm feeling like for the most part that it will. So it could be legal. It could be just finding fairness, balance, justice in your life, your values, what's working for you, what's not working for you. It feels like to me also not only befitting, but I'm seeing some of you like clearing the path with your arms. You're like, okay, I'm getting out of my path the debris that I don't need any longer, the debris that's been in my way. Maybe making different choices as far as friendships and relationships and what the path that you have been on. Clearing debris. All right. And the card beside that is the Eight of Pentacles. And obviously this is a very great, auspicious card. This is your money card. Money, property, income, finances, personal gains. After training years and years. I know a lot of you have been working, I think I said this in one of the earlier videos, some of you have been working on the same goal for a long time. And it's like, when is this really going to pay off for me? Well, I feel like it's starting to. I feel like you're going to start seeing those payoffs, those gains, those dollar signs, the dollars in your bank account. I feel like that's coming for you, Libra. Because actually you have two pentacle cards. And this guy is looking forward to doing his craft and making money at it. He's like, okay, I'm putting my skills to work, my creative skills. My puppy's wanting to play now. I think he can tell the joy I'm feeling in my heart of this reading. Because I feel like that, obviously everybody, all the signs have been on different paths, and there have been interrupts in our life, and we're experiencing in the month of February. I'm actually doing this on February 26th, which is a solar eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse. So we had first the February 11th. They come in pairs. And this one's about releasing, letting go of all that you don't need. And that's interesting because I was just talking about you all seeing metaphorically in my third eye about you all clearing the path of the debris and like sweeping that away so that you can put your skills that you've learned to work and enjoy that work and look forward to long-term goals, not just the short term, but what's the long term. That's why, this guy is older. He's been around for a while. He's not the newbie. So his goals have been for the long run, for the long range. What he's done the last 10, 20 years. He didn't just like start something yesterday. He's had goals for some time, and I feel like a lot of you have. There's a degree of pride and confidence of years of work that you've put into this. And now I feel like the vocation has, commercial value and success, and you're able to profit from your skills, especially with these surrounding cards. Because in diagonal to that is the Knight of Pentacles. And this could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let me hold the card up. It could be, because it is an earth sign. So this could be someone that that's in your life, that's praising you, that's very warm and giving you some get up and go, pick me up juice. It could be someone that's very supportive of that. It could also be you feeling good about a new job or a project or where this is going after apprenticeship. And it's funny because sometimes this card is the card of apprenticeship. I actually think of the Three of Pentacles as that more than I do the Eight of Pentacles. But this is job growth. So new opportunities and eagerness to go to this workplace or to do this type of work, or the enthusiasm around this is very comforting. I mean, look how she's holding the flowers. The horse stands for success and strength. The bird has his wings open, so it's like he's guiding or he's going along the way, right? He's ready for this path himself. Her hair is blowing in the wind. Sometimes the knight is a guy, sometimes he's a girl, or she's a girl. But she's holding this huge pentacle, so she's happy about the success. She's happy about this venture. She's feeling satisfied that this is the path she's on. So I feel like some of you are eager to make new plans, to make new projects start, these projects can go on for months, for the rest of this year, actually. Jupiter, of course, is in your first house, will be through, I believe, September. So this is an eagerness time. I love this falcon too. Yeah, the falcon is a symbol of loyalty and security. So he wants to go. And there's going to be actually some people that are going to want to follow you because they feel like that you're leading the path. They feel like that you've taken the high road on some choices that you've made lately. And you may have dropped some compadres, or you may have dropped some friends, but I feel like new ones, or those, and I don't mean dropped as in, well, I'm going to let you go, but I mean maybe, communications haven't been there. But I feel like they will again, or with new people. This may be new people coming into your life. Very much could be, that have auspicious suggestions for you, guidance for you. I'm really feeling this for you, you Libras. And again, watch your moon and rising as well, but I'm feeling like there's great things to come. And then the last card, of course, I feel like is definitely you. This is the Queen of Swords. And she is, oops, sorry about that, the lighting. The Queen of Swords is someone who's extremely analytical. She's an air sign, of course, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but I feel like it's you, Libra. And I feel like you're being very shrewd, and you're, like I said a minute ago, you're planning. It's like a step-by-step, orderly fashion to what you're doing. You're very meticulous. See how she's working with these flowers, and she's not rushed. Like I said, it's step by step, because you know that will bring you abundance in the long run. Not if you rush into it. You don't want to be the Knight of Swords right now, or the Knight of Rods, because they rush into it. No, this March, this is a time for planning. This is a time for strategy, creating those goals, putting them into writing. This could be research that you're going to want to do, or, research to make your plans, new ventures. Just make sure that you don't micromanage every facet of a project or create tension with others if you're working with others. This is about controlled emotions, and it's very interesting because this particular solar eclipse today and this new moon is in Pisces, which is about emotions and following our emotions. So in that emotion state that we're all in, we want to control them because we want to, that's about what this card is about. And I don't mean, oh, we can't feel that feeling. No, the whole thing is to feel the feeling of emotions. Let your emotions guide you. Let your intuition guide you. Because if you don't, then it bottles you up. So you have control over your expressions and your emotions. I feel like a lot of you are going to be feeling like really quick-witted. And you can easily assess a situation. A lot of intuition coming into play. Normally, with this queen, I would say the Queen of Chalices is more about intuition, but she's feeling to me like she's going with her gut. She's going with her guiding light, her inner light, and she's meticulously following this path that she's been buoyed by this Knight of Pentacles and by this new work here or new creative venture or eagerness, abound in this, or promotion, excitement about what you're doing, because there's fairness and justice for all. You might want to have that as your bottom line, like saying, I'm doing this work because this helps people balance. The work I do helps people balance. This helps people feel that this feels fair to the world. My message, my work feels fair for everyone involved. And you can create that for each other. Yeah, this is so funny that this is the Libra Justice card, and these two go so well together, as do these, the two Pentacle cards. All right, okay, let's draw some clarification cards. And before I do that, what I've been doing is taking one card out of the regular card deck, which this is a regular 52 cards. I like to use these sometimes because they're different. Oops, sorry. My puppy really wants my attention. He's liking this reading. Jersey, get down. Sorry, I wish you could see him. He's like, let's play. Okay. So this is the ace. This would be the Ace of Swords. All right. Well, I love it. Victory, success around new projects, feeling victorious. All right, Libra. What can I say? I mean, this is a sword card, and it's funny on this particular card. It must say this on others, but it says play right. Can you see that? Play right. Don't play wrong. Play right. Meaning, fairness, right? No pun intended. Yeah, I love that. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the clarification cards for you guys. Aha, here they are from the same deck. This one wants to come out. Just a minute, Jersey. Gosh. All right, well, the wish card comes up. All right, so this is about your wishes, your dreams coming true. You guys, it's so important for you to set new intentions. Again, this is the new moon, and if you don't see this video until, oops, my puppy. If you don't see this video until the end of February or beginning of March, it's okay. Still set new intentions for yourself. It's still near enough to this new moon. Create your wishes. As you can see, there's all different types of shapes of the cups. So it's about her emotions. It's about feeling good about your health, feeling good about your body, about your family, about your money. What's your dream? What are your wishes? You guys have been wanting things to happen for a long time. And the two cards came out. Okay, the Three of Wands. Well, this card has been coming out quite a bit, interestingly enough. And then one more wanted to come out. Well, okay, Libra, some pretty nice cards. Three of Wands. All right, this is about seeing success in a venture that you have sent out or you have put into motion. As you can see, he's looking at this ship, and the ship has already been out once. It's come back with some cargo and some money and all, and he's, so the story goes, he's sending it back out because he's seen success. And as you can see, there's still more to come because this tree has some leaves on it, but there's room for it to bloom more. So there's more growth, there's more expansion, there's more for you to do. This is about your work. It's the Three of Wands. You can see the mermaid on the back of the ship. I love that about this card. See the mermaid holding the 3 wands? So the 3 is about new beginnings and seeing excitement and that eagerness, like I was saying earlier, about your new beginnings. And then the harvest, well, it's called harvest in this deck. It's judgment in the traditional tarot. And the judgment card is about rebirth, renewal, looking at the past or reviewing it or seeing what did and didn't work for you, or maybe not making the right choices, or maybe not making decisions when opportunities did come your way. But now it's a time of renewal and rebirth because you're starting to see the light of what really does work for you. I feel like these eclipses are, well, they're in everyone's benefit. Honestly, they come in pairs. The first one was the 11th. The second one is today. It's about releasing old emotions, letting go so that we can move forward and not hold those emotions in, because our emotions are intuitive guidance and we need our intuitive guidance. And so this is for you all to see that there can be a rebirth around this. Normally this card, if you remember, is like an angel with, she has her beautiful wings, and then there's 2 kids in water looking up to her. They're naked. This one depicts it differently, but he's seeing how he can have the fruits of his labor. It's there for him. You can manifest. And the last card that came out is the 6 of Wands, and this card is about service and also being acknowledged for that service, publicly acknowledged, revered. Earlier I was talking about this Ace of Swords that came out. Victorious. This guy is victorious. See how he's riding in his red jacket and this white horse? And he's proud of the work he's done. I feel like this is to come for you guys. This is over, again, time of months, but it's coming. The whole caution to this card is to not take yourself too seriously. And I mean that in the way of overconfident, egotistical. You don't want to be that, because you want to seem like a leader to others, but a lead by example more than a verbal leader. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And as I'm doing this video, there's a wonderful squirrel that's running along right in front of me, and he's looking at my dog through the window. I feel like that's a sign of I feel like it's a sign of abundance. Hi, squirrel. He's he's putting nuts in the ground, or he's digging them out, one or the other. But anyway, that's awesome how the animals come right when we need them. But I feel like there is opportunity, there's growth. Stay fair to yourself, stay fair to others. You're going to feel very much in March, for some of you, again, Libras, that you're in control of your thinking. You have your emotions under control. There's help in the financial world. Don't you love it? I do feel like you guys are going to see more finances in March. Better financial rewards in March. Okay, let me add these up. And the standing stone is 11, and 8 is 19, 20, 21, because the court cards are 1. So 1, 2, 10, 21. Well, that's awesome. I know which major arcana that fits to, but first I'm going to talk about numerology. 2 and 1 in numerology is 3. 3 is about hope, optimism, joy, and expression. So stay that way, my friends. The 21 in the major arcana is the last one of the major arcana. This is the universe card. And this card reflects the celebration and joy of achievement and of successfully concluding your efforts. So the World card comes, and the Major Arcana starts with the naive fool card, and he's on his merry way. He just has a bag with maybe toothbrush, toothpaste, hairbrush. That's about all that can fit in that bag. So he's naive at first. And then he goes along the path of life, and there's the ups and the downs. There's the Tower card and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit, and all the different cards. And then the last one is the World card. And this is the end of one era and the beginning of a new one of joy, a new one of hope, a new one of optimism, where objectives are obtained and there's a good conclusion, like I said. So again, stay positive. That's what that number 3 was about, right?